Let's quickly go to the Amar Jawan.
Silence that speaks 1,000 words. The three service flags at the north end of India Gate, fluttering in the light morning breeze. Our soldiers guarding our borders to keep us safe and secure. In the black of the night, in the cold of winter, in the blaze of the sun, in the storm of thunder, fear not, for I am here. On watch, on duty, on guard. Fear not, for I am here. I am a soldier. In a short while from now, the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh will be arriving here to lead the nation in paying homage to the Amar Jawan. It's a lovely winter morning here in New Delhi. A light breeze lifting more than just spirits here. The Prime Minister will also lay a wreath at the memorial. And laying of a wreath is symbolic in more ways than one, because other than being the traditional form of floral tribute, at funerals the circular shape of the wreath is symbolic of eternity. The three service chiefs have arrived here. The Army Chief General Bikram Singh, Navy Chief Admiral D.K. Joshi, and Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal N.A.K. Brown. The Minister of State for Defence, Shri Jitendra Singh, has arrived here at the Amar Jawan Jyoti. And these are the wreath bearers. And as the flags of the three services flutter, it is indeed a poignant time for the Chief of Government of the largest democracy in the world, the Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, as he will lead the nation in paying homage to those brave men who laid down their lives so that our India may prosper and become home to generations of enlightened world citizens. And as we in the capital New Delhi pay homage to the Amar Jawan, our men in uniform keep a watchful eye on our land, our snowy mountains and sandy dunes, our skies and extensive coastline. They stand tall and strong, and we are proud of them. The Defence Minister Shri A.K. Antony arrives at India Gate. Greets the three service chiefs. After the Prime Minister lays the wreath, the Guard Commander will give Salami Shastra, which is present arms, and Shok Shastra, reverse arms. The buglers will sound the last post, and then a 2-minute silence will be observed. And this is the Prime Minister's cavalcade as it goes down Rajpath, making its way towards India Gate.
अंतर सेना
The Guard of Honor ready to receive the Prime Minister. Time leaves us with many things, stories, memories and heroes. And here under the arch of India Gate, all these collect together. The Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh, at India Gate, received warmly by the Defence Minister, Shri A.K. Antony, and will now lay wreath at the memorial. The buglers will sound the last post, which will be followed by 2 minutes of silence. Silence, the purest form of connecting. As every Indian today would seem to say, I try to express the gratitude I feel, but words seem to eclipse more than they reveal. So I close my eyes and bow my head to let silence say what's there to be said. My warrior, my soldier, my leader so bold, hear us as we reach out to the quietude of our soul.
कृतज्ञ राष्ट्र सदा ऋणी रहेगा अपने शहीदों का, जिन्होंने मातृभूमि के चरणों में अपना सर्वस्व न्यौछावर कर दिया। राष्ट्र नतमस्तक है शहीदों के सम्मान में।
अंतर सेना गार्ड सलामी शस्त्र अंतर सेना गार्ड शोक शस्त्र अंतर सेना गार्ड सलाम है शस्त्र अंतर सेना गार्ड मार्च शस्त्र
कृतज्ञ राष्ट्र की तरफ से प्रधानमंत्री डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह अमर जवान ज्योति पर शहीदों के प्रति श्रद्धांजलि और अब प्रधानमंत्री महोदय अमर जवान ज्योति की दाईं तरफ रखी एक्सप्रेस को यानी आदर्श को लेकर आपने उद्गार अंकित कर दिया।
The Prime Minister signs the visitors book at the Amar Jawan. This tradition of the Prime Minister taking the salute at the Amar Jawan, General Shankar Prasad, when did this start? What does this signify? Also, what is Shok Shastra and Salami Shastra all about?
See, this is the most solemn ceremony of the entire Republic Day celebrations, complete put together. This is the moment when the head of the government, the elected head of the government, comes and pays homage to those people who laid down their lives for the security of the nation. And it is very interesting that the Prime Minister of India today, after 64 years Republic Day, is continuing to place the wreath and paying homage to a memorial built for the First World War and the Afghan wars.
Yes.
It is in 1971, December, when India was at war, it was decided that there will be no Republic Day parade on January 72 because the country was involved in a war at Bangladesh as also against Pakistan. But we won the war in 1971, December 17th, and then Prime Minister of India, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, spoke to the army chief and said, can we pay homage to these soldiers who have done us so proud? And the army chief said, yes, even though the time is very little, we shall do a parade, but the parade will be in battle order, not in ceremonial dress. That's the only time the Republic Day parade has been held in battle dress. And
yes,
that is the time when Mrs. Gandhi said, can I place a wreath? So it is the first time in 1972 that the wreath was placed by the Prime Minister. And she said, can I have a memorial? And there was only this memorial. So the army said, yes, we can create a memorial for you in 2 days' time. And the MES of the army created what you see as the present structure there. And the present structure is where Mrs. Gandhi came on 26 January 1972 and placed the wreath. Till today, the political head of this country is continuously placing wreath at that MES structure constructed back in 1972 below the main memorial.
And that's quite a shame. Yeah, you're right. Ekamadur Sibach, we still don't have a national war memorial in this country.
That's very unfortunate for the country and for the armed forces as such. And there's a definite need to have a war memorial for the soldiers who have made supreme sacrifice for the nation. And you see in a country like United States of America, kind of homage they pay even to a single soldier if his life is lost. And or here in India, it's quite different and not really up to the expectation.
It certainly isn't, Commodore Uday Bhaskar. 64 years of being a republic and we don't know how to honor our soldiers.
You know, I think it's part of what we were earlier saying, the need for a certain degree of objective reflection and to review the status of the Republic. And I think today is the day when we might ponder over this. that for the world's largest democracy, and we can take justifiable pride in that, the way in which the collective of state and society relate to the military as an institution leaves a lot to be desired. And I think in a way it is symbolized in what you might call as the indifference of the system, that in all these years, and I do know that successive prime ministers and defense ministers have spoken about this as and when the issue is raised, but to not be able to have an appropriate memorial where the nation in a way acknowledges the institution is something that is part of the checklist of issues that we have to reflect upon. And I hope that at age 64, the Republic is able to carry this out in a more objective